Thank you for joining me for episode 17 of my lunch break. I hope you all are having a great day, and if you're new, welcome. Okay, so you guys spoke, and it's clear. You all want this, so we're going to do it. When we get to 100,000 subscribers, I'll be putting out an hour episode where we go into the narrative and investigate for an entire hour. I'll be putting in hours of research. I'll make this an incredible eye-opener for everybody. Like I said in episode 16, this may take some time to get there, but who knows, maybe it'll go faster than we think. Before we get into the main topic, I want to quickly share these pictures from a book called From the River to the Sea. I'm not going to speak on it long, but just want to show you guys how crazy this narrative is. Here we can clearly see that Los Angeles was established a long time ago. This was 1891. This looks like they've been living here for over 100 years without a doubt. There's no way this entire town gets put up in a few years by people with horse and wagon that have just hiked across the country. This takes time. And where are they getting all their food? Is there a grocery chain that was shipping them fresh fruit daily? How were they feeding all these people to fill the whole town if nobody ever lived on the West Coast? Until they tell us they did. Supposedly, they had a train that ran out there once in a while, but this is clearly an established town. This was a town from the old world, in my opinion. And once they got out there again, they began repurposing everything and making it their own. Okay. Let's move on to the main topic of today's episode, the giant steppes in Peru. These steppes were said to be an agricultural strategy for the Incan Empire. Let's pretend that's true for a second. These are still massive pieces of granite, fitting perfectly together, some weighing over 35 tons. The granite was taken from a quarry at the top of a mountain behind them. So in order to do this, the builders had to bring the granite down the hill, cross a river, and then haul them up these hills to place them where they are today. I'm just going to be honest. This construction company would be the number one selling stock in the stock market today. It would be the most impressive company in the world. You may say we could easily do this today. Say we could. Could we do it 200 years ago? You may say it's possible. Could we do it 300 years ago? You may say no. Okay, well, according to the narrative, this was supposedly built like 500 years ago. If you don't have red flags going off, then what do we do with you? We all know the mainstream narrative about history is completely screwed up. The timeline is a mess, and they can't seem to put their finger on anything that we really want to know about. So why should we believe their story at any point? About anything. Once I'm lied to once, that's about it. Twice, then I don't trust anything that's said anymore. And the narrator has lied to us hundreds of thousands of times. Well, I just wanted to let you all know that I'm about to start my own agricultural company. I really need to get these 35-ton granite blocks hauled down a mountain, through a river, and up another mountain just to get it started. I need to do this about 100 times. Does this make any sense at all? What are we even talking about? These are clearly stairs. They are 100% stairs. People from all over the world are attracted to this site for a reason, and they don't even understand why they're going there. They think they're seeing an agricultural site. Go visit a farm. No. These people know that this site is more than an agricultural site. It's not a farm. This was the home to giants. We know deep down that this is the truth. These are stairs for giants, and I don't need William Shakespeare to tell me. I can see with my own eyes. I know a giant staircase when I see one. The world is so much more fun and interesting once you've unlocked your mind, and you're able to see what's actually in front of you. The possibilities become endless, and the truth becomes a reality. My giant stair rant is officially over for today, and I want to go to the Parthenon in Nashville, Tennessee. Why does Nashville have a Parthenon? And are we sure this was built in 1897 like we're told? It's a full-scale replica of the original Athens, Greece. My question is, if this is true, why are we doing this in the 1800s? We don't do this kind of stuff today. So what's going on here? Another World's Fair. So this was built for the World's Fair of 1897. Apparently, this World's Fair had a bunch of buildings that were based on ancient originals. Ancient originals? So I'm going to step out of the narrative, and so that everybody here at this point can understand that these were not based on ancient buildings. Of course they would keep them all. Oh, no. They knocked all of them down right after the fair was over. Besides this one, why just keep one? Same with Chicago. Why keep a few? What is that about? Is this a part of that thing where they have to tell you a little bit of the truth, like it's against the rules? I can't think of any other reason. Why not just knock all of them down. The real question that should be asked is, why are they not all still standing when it must have been extremely difficult to build incredible replicas of ancient structures in the 1800s? Replicas! These are replicas, they say. I know if we built them today, they'd still be standing. We wouldn't just knock it down right after. Does this make sense? Do we build anything today for gatherings and then knock it down a year later? Maybe tents for backyard parties, not Parthenons. How clear can this get? Who is this fooling anymore? In the narrative, it clearly states that the Parthenon was not intended to be permanent. But the cost of demolition, and here is the key part, which I think I know what happened now. The residents did not allow the demolition. The people stood up and said no. Interesting. Is this proof that we were here before the World's Fairs? I believe so. Why would residents care if a building got knocked down? If it was only there for a few short months? Why would they care? Especially when they knew that that was the plan all along, was to knock it down. No. There was no plan to knock it down. There was no plan to build it. It was there before 1897. It was there and they attempted to knock it down and failed dramatically. You know, I was thinking, and I think the coolest part about this overall is that we are all different. We are all doing different things in life, but we all get along and come together and agree for the most part, and we are able to all enjoy what we're doing together. It's a great thing. Now I want to take a look at the St. Giles Cathedral, more specifically, the Thistle Chapel, where we have the Tree of Life symbol carved into the ceiling. Of course we do. This is located in Edinburgh, Scotland, and was completed in 1910, so they say. Sir Robert Stoddart Lorimer was the architect, which is really interesting because he was most known for, wait for it, furniture designing skills. So we have a furniture designer creating the blueprints for a chapel with the Tree of Life as a ceiling. What kind of nonsense is this? Another fun fact about this Sir Robert Stoddart Lorimer is that he was initiated into the Scottish Freemasonry in Lodge Holyrood House, St. Luke's. Great information. Thank you, Wikipedia. Oh, but Wikipedia is unreliable. Oh, is it? Which part exactly? The exact date that it was completed? The architect's exact name? The fact that he was a furniture designer and a Freemason? Right. The whole Wikipedia is unreliable hoax is just another way to guide people away from the story. This is specifically installed in all universities, where they do not allow Wikipedia to be a reliable source. So then, when we see someone researching these topics and using Wikipedia, it's immediately disregarded everything the person's saying, even when most of it or all of it is clearly fact and undeniable. And we will definitely be covering universities in the very near future. Now, am I reading this wrong? I don't think I am, but if I am, please correct me. They are saying that Sir Robert Stoddart Lorimer died in 1929, which is fine, I'll give that to them, that he built the Stowe School 1 year before he died. But when we go deeper into this and click on the Stowe School, it clearly states that it was completed in 1779. We have found a major narrative mess up here. They then try to go around it and basically say that it sat there for 144 years. Doing absolutely nothing, and then finally opens up on May 11th, 1923. These dates are all over the place. What a mess. A horrible one in my opinion. They didn't think this one all the way through at all. Amazing. So this Stowe School is extremely interesting and not built by Mr. Lorimer. Was this character even real? Have we found yet another fake architect? Could this be? I think so. And here, all the way in Bosnia. I just want to point this out for a little bonus. And maybe a little laugh. They just found this pyramid recently. So you're telling me they built this huge town right next to this big pyramid mountain and nobody noticed it? One day, did someone just wake up and look out the window and say, that mountain is looking a lot like a pyramid today? Absolutely insane. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. I have much more on the way. I'm trying to spend more and more time on this, and I know we have some great episodes coming up very, very soon. I also have a Twitter account that we talked about in episode 16. It's now up and running, and I'll put that in the description below. You guys can follow along and see different things that's coming up soon, and when the episodes are dropping. I am very thankful for everyone here. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. You all deserve it. You guys are all awesome. I'm very thankful for everyone here, more than you all know, and I'll be back very soon with much more. Please comment, like, and subscribe. See ya.
Don't trust what you see. Don't listen to your senses. Trust what